Well, thanks so much for sharing your time with me. I'm excited to be able to talk with you about the opportunities that we have available with Team Beachbody. And there are many opportunities. It's just trying to figure out what is the right fit for you and moving you forward towards your goals. And that's what I want to share with you, is to give you a glimmer of thought and opportunity to see possibility for you to be part more of a community and to be able to have the tools and the resources that are going to help you achieve success. So we are going to be talking about all things Team Beachbody, the company Beachbody. What do we have? But also, what do we actually do and how do we do it? I want to talk about that because that's many of the questions that people may have when they are considering, and they may think, I'm too busy, I can't do this. Well, if your goal and focus is primarily to improve your health and fitness, and if that's the first priority, you're off to a good start. It has to first start with you wanting to improve yourself, your betterment of your mind as well as your body, and then wanting to be that domino effect to help other people. So I want to get going. Before I introduce myself, I just want to share a quick little video with you that will be about what we have to offer here as a coach and some of the opportunities, other coaches who have been doing coaching and the success that they've been having with it as well.
Coaching has provided the ability to take my family on a magical Disney trip every year, and it's really just given my husband and I a plan to have a retirement filled with adventure and travel that we can look forward to.
Coaching has truly saved my life. A couple years ago when I was going through the breakup with my ex-fiance and I needed to get out of my small town, I was able to pick up my life, move to cross country to Arizona, buy a house by myself, and have a fresh start because I had the freedom to work.
I really wanted to have a way to be able to scale as a fitness instructor, to be able to help more people in their health and fitness journey. Little did I know I was going to lose my full-time job, and thankfully I was building this as my nest egg and it became my full-time career.
Coaching has saved me not just once, but twice. First, as a new mom needing an outlet for my mental health and my wellness, and second, in 2020, when I was furloughed from my job, I leaned in, I grew my team, I did the work.
I'm so grateful that I went all in with Team Beachbody. It has allowed me the freedom to be a stay-at-home dad and work from home for the past 10 years, and there's no greater blessing than that, being a father of 5. It's also allowed me to retire both of my parents and pay off this beautiful home that we live in.
First got started as a coach, I was working anywhere from 55 to 65 hours a week. I was a mama with small children and I desperately wanted more time. I took a blind leap of faith and went all in, and because of it, I've been home for 6 years with my kids.
Business has allowed freedom of not just finances, but freedom of time. One of my daughters has required a medical care and hospital stays several weeks at a time, as well as my mother's battle with cancer, that allowed me to be present with both of them, and also the freedom of finances to not stress about their care. And for that, I am forever grateful.
So again, I'm so grateful that, first of all, that you are here with us as we are talking about coaching and some of the opportunities that are going to be available for you. So let's go through some of what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to go over who is Team Beachbody, talk about them being public and the expansion into the live workout and in-home cycle platforms, as well as the system of how it all works, products that we have, opportunity, a day in the life of a coach, as well as someone who is looking just to improve their health and their fitness and they want to get a discount, and how you can best get your discounts. So just a brief synopsis about myself. My name is Dwyer. I live off in Texas. I'm originally from upstate New York, and I started coaching in May of 2008. And I was a person that was dead set against any home business. I did not want to have a closet full of inventory. I never wanted to sit down at dinner with a flip chart, and I definitely did not want to be that chasing stalker person holding home parties all the time, trying to sell stuff. I couldn't stand getting invited to those home parties. I never wanted to do it. So when someone told me about it and told me that I'd be able to sell supplements to the people that take my group fitness classes, I was a big hard no, because I didn't want to be a salesperson. I didn't want to be that person that was constantly schlepping things and pushing them on people. And that wasn't going to be good for the gym. Also, I'd be fired if I was doing that. So I said no. And 1 full year passed and someone else told me about checking into coaching. And I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And then they told me it a different way. So the first person told me what I was going to do. They said I was going to go sell products to my classes, and I didn't want to do that, so I was a no. Not until the second person told me about it and said what it is in general, but they told me to go watch a video presentation about it, and so I could see for myself how I'd be able to implement it. And it wasn't until I did the video research to see, okay, what is it that someone really does with this? All right, this is an expansion of myself. It's going to help me improve my health and fitness. It's going to give me a lot more resources and tools, but more importantly, the accountability and the community to stay more on the wagon. But also, I can then bring more people in a broader scale. Now, you already heard me. I said I was a fitness instructor, and I was really limited to helping the people that showed up to my class. That means if someone didn't want to take my class, that I wasn't going to help them because I wouldn't cross their path. So this now allowed me to be able to expand my reach by, of course, circle of mouth, but also the internet. Social media, when I started, I wasn't using it really. I was on MySpace, but I wasn't on Instagram. Instagram wasn't a thing yet. And I was against Facebook because I didn't want to start another social media platform. So I did not start building this business on social media. I started building this business with the people that I already had built relationships with. And that was other instructors at the gym, other gym directors, other people in the fitness industry that I had worked with and made relationships with, including some of the people that took my classes. It just ended up that they wanted to be a part of what I was doing. So I went to my circle of influence, the people that I already knew in real life. And that's who I started with. And I started simply. I didn't start with any big business building idea. I didn't do that. I want you to think about where you are right now. You don't need to know everything to be able to grow into this. So it's about being able to have that mindset that you can grow as long as you are open to working and collaborating with someone and being open to growing. And that's all it is. So I first started and only did what I knew best. And that was, hey, come over here. Who wants to do a 10-day challenge together? We're just going to work out for 10 days and we're going to eat really healthy. Who wants to do that? That's truly what I started 13 years ago when I joined May 2008, because I didn't know anything different other than really helping people together as a group. So that's where it all started. But I learned through the process, and you start to become hungrier of how to expand and make a greater impact and reach. And that's what I did. So I've been able to grow insane success with this company. And not only myself, but many of my top leaders. And I want to share some of those testimonials also with you as we keep going. But I started when I was pregnant. So this is another thought that, you know what, you have to be in tip-top shape to become a coach. Coach it's a term that I wish it wasn't, but it is. Because it doesn't mean that you have to be the experts. Coaches aren't the experts. They're just the person that raises their hand and says, all right, I'll lead. It's just like that parent that says, okay, I'll coach the kids' softball team. I've never played softball myself, but you need a coach, I'll do it. It really kind of is like that. But you're just going to be the go-to. You're going to be the gatherer. That's it. You're going to be the motivator that's going to help people by saying, come on, let's do this. Let's do this. I need help. You need help. Let's do this together. I got these resources. Let's utilize them and lean on the person that helped you join into the company. That's really all it is. So I started when I was pregnant. Here is me. I was 5 months pregnant with my daughter, who's turning 13 this coming weekend. And this was me when I had her. I was a C-section, a second C-section. And you know what got me from here to there? Dreadingly, this is what it was. I said to social media, because at that time I then decided I'd get on Facebook. I told them, I said, I'm going to commit to a new workout program that's coming out from Beachbody. Do it with me. And it took me 120 days to complete this 90-day program called Chalene Extreme, and I did Turbo. But I did not want to do it. I truly hated it. I was exhausted. I was breastfeeding. I was working full time. I had 3 part-time fitness jobs. I was exhausted, but I committed because I told people I was doing it and for them to do it with me. So think about that for your own self. How do you fall off the wagon, and what's going to keep you more on that wagon? So I just want to give you thought about what will having more accountability in your life with health and fitness be for you. How about nutrition support and just having a workout buddies and just a group of positive people cheering each other on? I mean, who doesn't need that? That to me is the most value. But if you want to make income, there is an income earning opportunity. That is the coach option. So we're going to be talking about the preferred customer option, which is basically just having a discount membership. or becoming a coach, which allows you to create income, that opportunity. But what would making an extra little bit of money each month do for you? I personally love to make a little bit of money here and there, here and there, here and there. Every time I sell something on Facebook Marketplace or on Poshmark, I'm always telling my daughter, just made $50. And like, I just made $180 this past week selling things on Facebook Marketplace and Poshmark. To me, I'm like, I just made that this 1 week on those things. But think about, what if you built something that would consistently bring in an extra X per month for you? What would that do initially for you? What would that do for you long term as you built that nest egg? But the other thing I want you to consider, it doesn't matter if you're a fitness professional or not, if you like to lead and get people together, like you're that person that is always the one that gets everyone together to kind of do these groups and be supportive of each other and just do fun things, would it be helpful for you to not have to recreate the wheel, so that you already have all these products and all these services and a done-for-you system where you have complete guidance from someone who has been there, done there before for you, that they are your go-to? And if they don't know what's going on, guess what? They've got someone who's been there before that is going to help you be able to get that success and the answers that you need. So Beachbody's been around for a real long time, and I hope that that makes you feel at ease, because this is not a company that started in this business. This company first started, which you probably may or may not know, with these little old programs way back in here. The company Beachbody formed in 1998, and the owners are Carl Deichler and John Congdon. But when they first started, they were a home video workout company. That's all they did, nutrition and home video workout. And that's what a lot of these programs you might be very familiar with, the P90X and Turbo Jam. That's when I was like, what is this company you're going to do? Because my boss was actually Chalene Johnson, the creator of Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire, Chalene Extreme, and PiYo, and many other things. And guess what? My boss was the person that told me to check out coaching. Kind of crazy, right? Because thankfully she did tell me to do that back in 2008, because I would have been without a job in 2011 when she decided to sell her company. My job was gone. Thank gosh I was building this while she was making these plans to get rid of her company, because otherwise I would have had to go back to my old life, which was in digital x-ray medical sales and applications. So thankfully I started building that nest egg. And that's what my message was about when I was saying what coaching has really done for me. Team Beachbody was formed in 2007. So again, it started in 2007, and it came about because there was people on message boards like myself. I was on a message board for people doing Turbo Jam and cheering them on, teaching them form and technique, because I was a fitness instructor. I was helping people without getting paid for it. I was recommending, hey, you should get Turbo Jam because it's the bomb, without getting paid for it. And that's what the company saw, was all these online customers who were just purely helping people get results. Then they wanted to help them get paid for it. And that's why they joined and started with Team Beachbody. That is the network marketing division. From there, you can see how much we exploded with workout programs. And there's something for everyone, especially when Body Beast came out and when Insanity came out. Insanity was my very first year of coaching when that came out. And I was like, what? A home video workout that is that hard and intense? Impossible. Because, I was a bit of a gym snob myself, thinking that you only really got a good workout if you went to the gym, until I really looked at these workouts and Shaun T came up with Insanity, and I was like, holy cow. And when you did that, you know what I'm talking about, that sweat puddle on the floor. But then also when Sagi Kalev came in with Body Beast, this was a whole new genre that's really never been done before, capitalizing on, no matter where you are in your fitness journey, you could be an athlete, a competitive bodybuilder, down to someone who's never worked out before, down to someone who's aging and needs to transition into workouts that are going to help their balance and mobility. Every range we've got the coverage for. And Body Beast was kind of the first introduction into serious bodybuilding, weightlifting techniques. And as you can see, boom, even more explosion. And BOD is our acronym for Beachbody On Demand. And that's when all of these little DVDs and VHSs disappeared. Poof. be gone. And that's where everything went digital, thankfully, right? Because scrolling through that medical disclaimer was just a bummer. You just wanted to get your workout started. Like, how many times did that medical disclaimer start scrolling? And it was taking so long, you kind of talked yourself out of working out. I know I've done that. So thankfully you could just hit a button and say yes to it. But so many things have happened since we have launched. Obviously more programs, more nutrition, opened in countries like Canada and the United Kingdom and in France. So many things continue to explode and happen. And I don't even have the rest of the timeline, but over here, we've got the timeline where we now are public. We are a public company traded on the New York Stock Exchange. The sign is called BODi, which is great that we got that. But I'm going to show you how we've even expanded even more. I'm so excited to share this with you because this really gives a conviction to the legitimacy of this opportunity, but also of where we're going with this and where you can go with this, where you can expand the vision of a dream that you possibly are not dreaming about right now. Because I didn't dream about this. I honestly, when I was joining, I wasn't joining for creating a ton of money or getting tons of ranks or awards or any of that stuff. I was purely joining to find a way to be able to scale my fitness career to help more people grow and expand where they are in their health and fitness. But also I did it to expand the fitness professional. I loved training fitness professionals and teaching them how to lift and expand their career. And this was a way for me to do it as well. And so thankfully I chose and said yes to them because they continue to grow. We are on the New York Stock Exchange and we're always coming out with new ways to support people. So again, BOD stands for Beachbody On Demand. And to give you a breakdown nutshell of it all, BOD is the pre-programmed, professionally produced workout programs like all these that you see here. The Lift 4, P90X, 21-Day Fix, PiYo, Turbo Fire, T25, all of those that you've seen infomercials for. So those are the ones where you follow a calendar if you want, or you could just do whatever one you want. That's the way I do it. I like to just pick and choose one out of there. The next thing now, this is exciting because this is officially open and it's called BODi, BOD Interactive. This is our live workout platform. Hooray! Coming from a group fitness position myself, I love it because I know that it's a different world. You don't have to do one or the other. The great thing is you could do both. But live interaction of a class where it's not professionally produced. What happens in the workout is what happens in the workout. What the trainer says is what the trainer says. There's something different and exciting about a live class because it's changing every time. So think of it that way. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is BOD groups. These are, in essence, a way for you to put together like a Facebook group, but in a controlled area where it's private and people can log and track their workouts, their nutrition, their water, their shakes. They can upload their posts for the day. And that's a community that you can easily manage and control. So BOD again is this. It's able to be streamed on any device, any website, Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, all the things, okay? But again, there's so many super trainers that we have, old and new. I mean, we've got the old veteran Tony Horton's program still in there, even though he's not currently a super trainer with Beachbody making videos anymore. All of his stuff is still there and available. And then even new trainers, even to some of our newest ones here, like Elise Joan, she is our bar trainer. She's one of our newer ones. And Amwala Caesar, he's an NBA basketball fitness trainer. So many new opportunities for trainers coming out. Now BODi, that is our live platform, and it's so exciting because do you see that you can actually be in the BODcast? So there's about 75 seats right now. It will open up larger, I think, later. But right now there's 75 opportunities for you to get your spot, your front row in class. And you could be on video in the back of the trainer's workout. It's pretty cool. But there's everything. Every kind of workout you want is in BODi. And that includes cycling. Let's go there soon, okay? But you've also got complete package of nutrition programs, 2B Mindset, and Portion Fix that are going to help guide you step by step. And we're going to talk about those in a second as well. But these sets are beautiful. The trainers are just amazing. Here's the other thing. The trainers are not just these super trainers. In BODi, You've got the super trainers doing live workouts like Shaun T, like Autumn Calabrese right here. But you also have brand new top fitness professionals teaching live classes on this stage too. So it's pretty cool. And then the final thing is BODi groups. Like I already explained, it's all accessible by any mobile device or website. But this is where you grow a community and people feel confident to be able to post their post-workout selfie or the shake recipe that they made for the day, because it's all private and they don't need to worry about other people seeing what they're doing except for the people that are supporting them on their journey. So this is the part that I enjoy the most, is because what makes us unique is not that we've got the most amazing shake. I mean, we will talk about the shake. It's not that we've got the perfect workout. It's this whole puzzle piece put together is what makes it successful, because you probably know full well that you can't make one change in your life and you fixed your problems. You have to really try to change multiple areas in your life, including your mindset, including the people that you surround yourself with, including your choices of nutrition, including your creation of habits for workouts. All of that comes together. And this is one of the biggest reasons why we're so successful, is because we focus first on community and this puzzle, this aspect here that brings people together for success. So I was talking about what are some of the hottest products. Well, let's just go through some of the basic ones here. For nutrition programs, this one is a 3-day kind of de-inflammation cleanse program that we have. But these two are the big ones. These are the two nutrition programs. So there's To Be Mindset. This program is for those who don't want to count calories or measure things. This is mostly about quantity on your plate and focusing on the right foods to put in first, as well as water. That's for that kind of person. And that one's for me because I'm a closet yo-yo fitness professional. As a fitness professional, I'm expected to always be in great shape, but people didn't know that I would constantly yo-yo. And years of trying to constantly be perfect and counting things has messed my brain up, that I don't even weigh myself anymore. I don't even have an idea of how much I weigh, because for me, I just care about making good choices overall, and that is the program for me. Now, if you do like to measure things and really know where everything comes from, as well as how to actually choose the right foods every day and how much you should use, that is our program Portion Fix, and that's the containers if you've ever seen that. So some of our top exercise programs, Shaun T's latest dance workout program called Let's Get Up, is what we needed. I mean, honestly, we needed in today's world inspiration, motivation, and just pure joy. And this is a dance workout program that is doable for anybody, a beginner, all the way up to someone who's advanced. Wallace Caesar, his latest new workout program is called 645. And again, his education and functional training techniques is solid. And that's one of the reasons why I love him as a trainer, because he is so smart and really focuses on form, technique, and execution to get those results. The other thing here, Elise Bar Blend is still super popular, and also 9-Week Control Freak. Over to some of the nutritional products. I mean, this, and this I use every day. Every day when I go to work out, I put a scoop of collagen in with my pre-workout energy drink, and I shake it up and go work out. You don't taste that, but it grows your nails and hopefully it makes your skin younger. I don't know, maybe. I'll use this a couple times a week, which is our protein. And I'm not a bar person so much, like I don't choose to eat a lot of bars, but we do have meal replacement bars if you are into those. And BODi is an afternoon curbing cravings satiety drink. You know, it fills you up with fiber, but it also curbs cravings. And then Shakeology is our cornerstone, which I'll talk about in a moment. So we've got a ton of nutritional products. Do you need to drink and eat all of them? No. You should probably try some of all of them and figure out which ones are good for you. Also replace things that you're currently buying from other stores and giving the other stores money, and just buy it from yourself, your own store. That's the way I look at it. I'm going to buy collagen. I'm going to buy protein powder. Why not buy it for myself? Especially when I know the background and the science that the company does with these products being natural ingredients. We strive heavily to stay natural. And even with our Shakeology, it is now currently certified gluten-free. It is organic. And this is where you want to think about, what are you putting in your body for those long-term changes? It's not about just putting something in your body to give the claims of what the label says that's on that shelf that's been sitting there for 5 months. Because quite honestly, products are not scrutinized by what they say on their label as actually what's inside them, because the FDA really doesn't monitor it that closely. But we pride ourselves on making sure that what the label says is really what is in that. So Shakeology is not just a protein shake. So stop thinking, I already got a protein shake, or I already have a meal replacement shake. You can drink Shakeology as your meal. It's part of your meals. But right now I am listening to a book by Sean Stevenson called Eat Smarter. And after listening to that and how your body and your gut health and your brain health and the microbes, the microbiome in your body, I am like, thank God we have Shakeology, because everything he's saying in there, every time he's saying in this, you got to have this ingredient, you got to have this natural ingredient, you got to have this. And I'm like, thankfully, it's just all in one shake. I don't have to worry about buying all these different ingredients from all these different sources and trying to create my own magical shake. I had a fitness instructor who was dead set against drinking shakes that you are pre-made, because she was one of those people that says, no, I want to cut up all my stuff from my garden and make my own shake. Not until I said, just try it. She was like, I have an interview of her actually. She was blown away because she's like, I can't believe how much this is saving me time. I'm getting so many more rare nutrients that I would have been able to grow or always keep on hand from buying in the store because it spoils. It's all right here. One drink and you are filling in the holes. Here's another one of our top products. And it just released. And we now have the opportunity to sell bikes. This is one of the largest pieces of equipment, ticket item that we as coaches have the opportunity to sell. But now we've expanded not only in offering cycle classes, and right here is our newest super trainer. Her name is Jennifer Jacobs. She used to be an ex-Peloton instructor, but she now is with Beachbody teaching live classes over here on BODi. There's over 50 cycle classes already. She's going to be coming out with a workout cycle program in the winter time. But we now can sell these bikes. And the greatest thing also, which I think is amazing, is people can finance it. Like few, but it's so much cheaper than the competitors, as well as the screen swivels so that you turn it around and you can do off-bike workouts with your weight training and all of that, as well as there's sensors in the pedal that measure all the heart rate, or not heart rate, cadences. There's a heart rate monitor thingy that comes with it. Like, it's maxed out, loaded, and I'm excited because we just recently launched it. So coaches are real people that are just like you, simply just like you. Lots of them raising families, lots of them holding down jobs. Nobody has to be an expert. Nobody has to have a degree. Again, you already heard me say what coaches are and who they are. They're people that really want to bring people together to just grow positively and change their life in the positive action as well. So that's where I want to share another quick little video for you of what coaching has done to change the life for some other of our coaches here.
At 20 years old, I started coaching. I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I knew that just being able to save a little extra money would be helpful for my end goal to go to physical therapy school. So for 2 years, I got to work full time as a coach, putting away money. And now I'm in my first year in my doctorate program to become a physical therapist. And I'm able to pay for that all out of pocket, no student loans, by myself because of this opportunity.
I could talk for hours about how this business has transformed me in every way, from my confidence to my calling to our income and our family. But the biggest thing for me is time with my kids and not dropping them off in daycare, and the hard work that paid off after years. Don't quit. You've got this.
I will always be the hardest worker in the room, and I encourage you to live by that motto. Work now how others won't, so you can live later how others can't. I wanted time freedom, and I wanted to spend more time with my kids than anyone else. I've been able to do that, and I'm coming to you from my dream house that I never thought would be possible.
I'm super grateful for my Team Beachbody business because it has allowed us to grieve and take time away from building a business when we lost our babies in 2016, 17, and 2021.
I am so thankful for coaching because as a registered nurse, I get to still work with people and help them live healthy and fulfilling lives, but to do it on my terms from home with my 3 kids. Now that is wealth.
When I started this business 9 years ago, I was working full-time as a senior accountant with 3 kids at home, and I wanted nothing to do with the business. Just wanted a discount and to make a little extra money on the side. Several months into it, I ended up losing my job, and I decided, why not me? Why shouldn't I be as successful as the other people? And decided to go all in. Because of that, it was able to create time freedom, financial freedom, and a life that we are living to the fullest.
7 years ago, I took a chance on something that I had no idea I was capable of doing. It has allowed me to not have to go back to the classroom and teach. I now stay home with my 3 children and has afforded me this incredible opportunity to live in the lake house of my dreams.
So here are your 3 different choices when you're thinking about what is right for me. First, let's just start with the good option, which is you can just maintain and become a customer and work with a coach. So basically just use the products, join the community, and get support from a coach and just really kind of feel things out. But there is no discount offered with that one, but you're still going to change your life as long as you choose to change your life. The second option now is a recent option that we've launched called the preferred customer. I always equate it to like a Costco membership. You shop at Costco and you pay a membership fee so that you can shop at Costco and get things at a greater discount. That's the same thing as what a preferred customer is you're paying a $15.95 membership fee per month, starting from the second month on, and you always get 25% discount on any product. Here's the other good part, is you get early access to new programs and any new supplements that we launch. So you get them first. And the other part is you always get support, and you can, if you decide later that you do want to start to make some income, you can upgrade to reclassification to becoming a coach. And that means if you have a thought that you want to build a business, you are going to be in the lineage. So for instance, when you sign up as a preferred customer, this is network marketing. So you're going to sign up here, and then someone tomorrow might sign up and they're going to go below you and below you. That's just how it is. Timeline. When you sign in and when somebody else does. Now, if later down the line, you're like, oh, I really want to do this and make some money. When you reclassify to being a coach, you're still where you are, and everybody that joined after you is going to still be below you. So it's building a business for you with the volume and people below it by these 2 options here. And as a coach, that is the opportunity, of course, where you're going to get 25% discount. It does give you the option to be able to create income. And that's where you then have the ability to sell products as well as build a team of others and take advantage of the team volume that is being produced by your upline, downline, all sideline, because it's going to happen. People are buying things, whether they're personally purchasing it themselves or selling it, and you can get paid on that. You can go to events and be a part of trainer programs, lots of positives with that. So what does a preferred customer pretty much do? Well, a preferred customer in essence is someone who really wants to focus first and only on their health and fitness. They really don't want to bring people together. They just want to participate. Like they just want to participate. I don't want to run anything. I don't want to make any money. I just want a discount and I want to participate and change my health and fitness. That's what a preferred customer is. So that person gets 25% discount, and you'll be a part of groups and be able to participate in as much as you want. Now, what does a coach do that's different? Well, they're still doing all those same things, but they'll do some business building activities. So they'll talk on social media. They'll invite people to join that group. So they're going to be the gatherer. They're going to be the one that's saying, hey, I'm going to run this. And they're going to be the one that puts up the post for the day. Things like that. So as a coach, do you need to create all the daily challenges and all that? Nope, because your coach has already created them all. So for instance, I have a Facebook group where I've got a group of my coaches that also are in it, and we kind of help each other run it all. So it's not all on one person's shoulders. But every time I sign a new coach up that wants to build a team and a business, I invite them to the group. So they join the group. And then what I have them do is I say, okay, go find some people that are going to want to do this next 10-day mini challenge that we're going to do. And you bring them into this group and I'm going to run it for you. So all they need to do is get the people in. They participate, but I run all the master training and document. Obviously, I've been doing it for years, but also being a fitness professional, it's no brainer for me. So that's how you start. You start by just joining forces, but you're not responsible to do it all yourself. Not until you get your feet wet and you start seeing how things go, when you start participating, then you're going to start to get that antsiness to where you want to run your own. So those are some things to consider. Other things that coaches will do is they will join these power hours. These are basically 1 hour sessions that we run as a team 3 times per day. Yes, 3 times per day. Many of them are recorded. So many of the top, most successful leaders in the company, we all have come together and we said, hey, let's pick a time and rotate, and we volunteer to guide people for 1 hour a day in certain business activities. So for instance, mine is every other Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And my topic that I tell people how to do, so it's a guided. So for 5 minutes, I say, okay, for 5 minutes, I want you to go to your email and go and send someone an invitation to join that challenge group. So that's what they're going to do for 5 minutes. And I give them examples of things to say. So mine is about inviting people and following up. So if you don't know how to do anything, we walk you through it. It's all there. There's even ones about networking, how to grow your social media, how to meet more people and get more people interested. There's so many, even ones about planning your week. One on Sunday night is how do you organize your schedule for the week? So we got you covered. All you just do is plug in. So here is what I'm going to suggest you choose to get started. And I want to share some special part is, of course, when you decide that you want to get started either as a preferred customer or as a coach, it doesn't matter which one, I'm going to highly suggest that you get some product, because if you want to make that change, you want to join the community, you want to make some results, you got to use the product. And especially if you're trying to build a coaching business, you got to be a product of the product. No one's going to ever want to buy anything from you if you don't have a taste or an example of it. You have to use and taste and get an experience out of the products in the community so that you can talk to people and figure out what is the right plan for them. What should they use next? And so what we suggest is getting our discount bundle packs. This is the total solution pack. And what that is it gives you everything you need. It is full access to 1 year of Beachbody on demand. All those workout programs, way back to Tony Horton's Power 90, all the way to the latest and greatest program that was just released by Umwala Caesar 645. All of those workout programs are there for you to do whenever. Then you also get 30 days access to the live workout program, BODi. So you can do any live workouts that you want, and they're on demand as well. So the live workouts go into an on-demand folder as well. You then have access 30 days to the nutrition programs, both Portion Fix and To Be Mindset. You get either a shake for 30 days, or if you prefer the pre-workout and protein shake package, you could get that for 30 days. And this also comes with early access to the unreleased workout program with Umwala 645, including these little resistance bands. So all of this is completely included for you. You don't have to pay the coach join fee. You don't have to pay the $40 coach join fee when you get this package. And this package is only $160. That's it. And you get all of those materials. So sometimes if you've ever looked at other network marketing business, you have to pay for your spot and you get nothing for it. Like you just pay for your spot, but you got nothing for it. Here, you're paying for product that you're going to use and eat and do and work out and stuff. It's $160. And you don't have to pay the coach join fee. From the second month on, you will have a $15.95 service fee. That's, again, if you want to continue to get the discount. And if you're also building a business, it's your business service fee, taking care of everything for you, website and all. But if you're like, I don't want that. I just want to sign up and I don't want any product at all. That's totally fine. The sign-up fee is $39.95 and you got your spot. And now you'll get a 25% discount on anything that you want to buy. And if you ever want to sell anyone anything, you have that opportunity as well. All right. So some how to ways to earn if you are considering to be a coach. When you join as a coach, the only way to make money is by selling any product. So if you want to make money, just sell something. For instance, I'm going to show you how it all compiles on itself. But if you build a team, so if you bring 2 other people and start building a team, and usually this can be preferred customers. So say, for instance, you join and you want to build a business, but you're like, I don't know. Nobody wants to build a business, but so Susie, my friend, she really wants to get that discount. Sign her up as a preferred customer, and that counts as one of your teammates. You can have 2 preferred customers, and you've now moved up to the next rank level, which is called Emerald. And now you've increased your earning potential to take advantage of all the volume that is being produced in your business by other teammates. And that's what's called a team cycle bonus. You don't need to know it all right now. Just know that there's earning potential as you grow. So look at this. This is just completely a domino effect of sales. We always say, just help 3 people a month and see what happens. So if you focus on your first month helping 3 people, someone gets Shakeology by itself, you make $32 US commission. Pretty good, right? Then 2 other people got that total solutions pack like you're considering. That gives you a $50 commission. So every time someone says, yeah, I want to get a year access to Beachbody On Demand and I'd like to get that Shakeology, if they buy that, you make $50. Remember how I said I was making $50? I sold my daughter's club chair that she had in her bedroom for $50 this week on Facebook Marketplace. I sold our old China wedding dish set that we never used for $40 this week. You sell someone health and nutrition one time and you make $50 off of that. But look at then what happens. That person that you sold one time, the second month, their second shipment of Shakeology goes out and you now make $32 on it. So do you see how you help 3 people every month? These are the new 3 people, but all the existings carry over and it compounds on itself so that you're making that commission. So perks, obviously, there's so many opportunities. These big, huge summit gatherings where we work out, we take over a city and we work out in 25,000 people in the streets with all the super trainers. There's free vacations that you can earn. You just pay your way to get there, but your stay could be free, as well as just opportunities to work with people that you love. Like this is a picture of us snowboarding, and all of these people are coaches, aside from Shalene Johnson. She's not a coach, but she's our friend. She is a close friend of mine. But we have taken these girls' trips snowboarding, and that wouldn't have been an option if we didn't do this. And why is The Bachelor on there? I put The Bachelor there not for your attention, but because he's actually a coach. Ari is a coach. He loves the products. Both him and his wife really love the products. And his coach, it was an ex-race car driver. So Mike is an ex-race car driver, and Mike reached out to me and told me that he was going to sign up Ari because Ari is one of his good friends, and he really loves the products, and he's a coach. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how much money you make or don't make. It's, do you want to live healthy? Do you really want to help other people? And the opportunities are there. So this is what we always have to say, is what you're doing now going to get you to where you want to go? Life is throwing us curveballs left and right. And if we don't take control over what we can control ourselves, I don't know what else we can do. Because just like when I thought my job was safe forever, I was never going to quit my job with Shalene Johnson. I loved that job. It was gone in a second. And I was going to have to go back to flying in an airplane every week if I didn't say yes to this. I didn't know what this was going to be. I didn't know this was going to be a big income option for me. And there is no guarantee of income and success. There is none. It's up to you. It's up to your work. It's up to your efforts. I saw, as I was growing it, opportunity. I was like, wait, what's going on here? What's this check? I didn't know this stuff happens. And so you start to grow, you get hungry to learn. And that's what I invite you to do, is to decide to go to the person that invited you to check out this presentation and tell them, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this, and I would love you to help me with it. So thanks again for being here, and we will see you in our coach community.